Yo! So I've branched off from my usual X-Men displays and assembled a Avengers shelf. Now this is mostly made up of the vintage series we got, both of them. There are a few extra figures I've got in here like Black Knight, and Warbird, or Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel, whatever you want to call her. I've got the 80-year anniversary Thor with the Hulk from the 2-pack with Wolverine. And then I've also got Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch that I took from my X-Men shelf that I'm going to replace with the Family Matters 3-pack when I eventually get that. So some other figures I want to get quite soon for this. I want to get Tigra and Doctor Strange, Hercules, Namor. I'm not too sure. I don't know if anyone can tell me if Hasbro ever made an original Falcon figure. Do we just have the Toy Biz one from, I think it was back in the Mojo series? I know that we've got the Falcon Cap one, the one with the shield, in the 3-pack. But yeah, I can't seem to find a Hasbro version of that original Falcon. I did replace the head of Black Widow, not because I didn't like that one, but mainly because I wanted to use that head for this custom siren that I made for my X Factor shelf. Because I was wanting to make this video for a while, but I thought I would hold off until the Paris and London Comicons had finished to see if there were any new announcements, which there wasn't. I mean, we got the Demo Goblin and the Super Skrull announcements, but nothing on the X-Men front. We did get a new look at what the actual Build-A-Figure for Strong Guy will look like for the X Factor shelf that I'll be putting down here. But no, nothing new for what will be in that wave. We already know we're getting Sunspot, which will be going in here, and the blue and yellow Deadpool. Now, I don't know if someone can explain to me where that Deadpool fits in. I can't tell if he kind of fits in around the Second Coming X-Men or the Astonishing X-Men or somewhere else completely else. Yeah, if anyone knows, let me know. I'll be keen to know where to put him when I get it. We are getting the Warpath, but for me, the Warpath that we have is the definitive version for me for this team. I will be using that figure to use as a Thunderbird to go into my giant size X-Men shelf. Now, I mean, I don't know if Hasbro, it would be good if they released a second head in that pack for Thunderbird, because the body, I don't see how you would do that any differently for him. So it would be good if we could get both heads to make that a complete Thunderbird for this shelf. Other than that, new figures since my last video is we've got the Juggernaut from the 2-pack he had with Wolverine. Colossus, I mean. Now, my favorite Juggernaut is still the Diamond Select version. I still think that is a much nicer figure. I kind of feel that this one is a bit too narrow, but still a really good figure. Also got the Vintage Wave Deadpool. I actually picked that up today at New Zealand's version of Comicon. Surprised to see that figure there. I mean, that our version isn't anywhere near as good as the American one. It's probably the Iron Man 2 of Comicons, if you were to compare it. I do have this custom-made Emma Frost. If you want to see a video on how to make her, you can check that out on my page. Otherwise, I've got Sunspot recently to add into my Age of Apocalypse shelf. Also picked up Emma Frost Now, I was actually really happy that she came with the blue carded background. I've been wanting to get some of those to put behind my blue team, seeing I have the gold ones behind my gold team. So I might look out for an empty box for sale to buy to get a second one to add over on this side here. Otherwise, we've got the first appearance Wolverine down on my Alpha Flight shelf. Still looking forward to getting that shelf full with the 6-pack that's coming out either at the end of this year or early next year. Really looking forward to that. I suppose lastly, I've just made a makeshift shelf extension here, as my shelf is completely full. So basically just stabbed some screwdrivers through the wall to hold that up for this iconic 80s shelf that I've been wanting to put up for a while. So just to finish this off, I'll be wanting a first appearance Storm, a Kitty Pryde or Sprite, and possibly even a first appearance Rogue to go in here. Other than that, there's no other announcements made recently. Nothing more on what the extra figures will be for the Age of Apocalypse shelf, or who the builder figure will be for that. But yeah, just looking forward to everything that's coming out in the near future. Want to get my hands on everything. But yeah, as always, if you like the video, like and subscribe, leave a comment, and let me know what else you want to see. Cheers.